Earlier this week, the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reduced the recommended isolation period of COVID-19 positive persons from 10 days to 5 if they do not exhibit any symptoms. However, such persons are still being advised to wear masks to avoid infecting other persons they may come into contact with. The change was brought about by evidence suggesting that majority of SARS-CoV-2 transmission occurs early in the course of illness, generally in the 1 to 2 days prior to onset of symptoms and 2 to 3 days after. Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony was on Thursday asked whether local health experts will be implementing such measures using the CDC's guidance. He explained that with the Omicron variant, the most infectious period is the first 3 days, after which some persons begin exhibiting symptoms while some remain asymptomatic. He noted that the duration of the heavily touted infectious Omicron variant is shorter. The minister added that owing to the fact that the Delta variant is still circulating in Guyana, lowering the isolation and quarantine time span would not be wise at this time.
At this point in time, those kinds of guidelines might not be applicable to us. If and when we do get the Omicron variant, we'll probably have to review within that context. But as of now, I don't think that we'll be changing the guidelines until we can confirm that we've had cases of Omicron here.
Health authorities' way of determining whether the Omicron variant is in Guyana is by monitoring the caseload. If there is a consistent spike in new infections, then patient samples will be sent abroad for testing to confirm suspicions. In addition, the CDC has recommended a shortened quarantine period for the general public exposed to COVID-19. For people who are unvaccinated or are more than 6 months out from their second mRNA dose or more than 2 months after the J&J vaccine and not yet boosted, CDC now recommends quarantine for 5 days, followed by strict mask use for an additional 5 days. As the Omicron threat looms, more and more Guyanese are coming forward to get vaccinated. 410,825 or 80.1% of adults have been partially vaccinated. 294,842 or 57.5% of second doses have been administered to persons 18 years and above. Temika Rodney reporting for the HGB Nightly News.